Can plants in leca and pond be used in glass containers without any drainage? If so, how far up the container should the water be? Okay, so you're not going to like my answer, but I have to be true to who I am. So I do not believe in using glass containers for plants living in semi-hydroponics or leca. I do not subscribe to that way of doing things. A lot of people do, and that's just absolutely fine. Everybody has got different ways of doing things. It looks great, you know, when you see those glass vases on Instagram and whatever with all the leca balls in them. It looks absolutely fantastic. I would love to do that just for the aesthetic, but I don't, because I believe that one of the reasons that my plants thrive really well in the submerged setup, which is this, is because of those additional ventilation holes. One of the reasons we use leca in the first place is that it allows great aeration for plants, for the roots that are living in that medium, not like soil or potting mix. So when you've got your plant growing in soil or potting mix, that soil eventually starts to get a little bit more compact, and those roots are not exposed to air as much as plants that are in leca, and as such, they're more prone to root rot. So when you're growing your plants in leca, you're kind of going away from that. But when you use a glass container, which doesn't have any aeration, I find that kind of like almost defeats the purpose, because then you've got like a glass house effect going on with those roots, right? Is what I feel. Because when you look at those glass containers, you've actually got a little bit of condensation on the inside as well. So I'm thinking, how much airflow could there actually be if you've got condensation inside that glass jar? The other thing as well I don't like about the glass jars is that you've got exposure to light. So I tend to think that you're going to have a lot of algae growing in that setup. I don't like that. So as a result, I don't grow my plants in that kind of reservoir. So how high up should you keep your reservoir? I couldn't tell you, because I don't have that experience. I see people don't put the reservoir, it's not so high up so the roots aren't completely covered. So you do have some amount of air in there. But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't give you any more than that. All I can tell you is why I don't use that particular method.